Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. In this video, hopefully we've defeated Metal Gear Rex.
Did that do it? Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox!
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
It's a good thing Gray Fox didn't use his gun arm when we fought him.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What
This is
about
the funniest
Naomi?
cutscene
She's
in the
hell-bent
game
on
because
taking
these two are
revenge
just
for
hiding
you.
behind this, like, crate here. And this whole time, Liquid is looking
You're
for
the only
them.
one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her, too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
Took you long enough.
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
I love how 90s the music is here. It's like, it's rad.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
more dangerous than a jackal! destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar land.
So I've never actually tried to shoot in this part, because I always like to let Gray Fox finish talking, but by then they just whisk you away into another cutscene. So I don't know what happens if you try and shoot.
Soon it will finally end.
Die! Fox!
Snake! We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake. Farewell.
I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that the series ever makes, is killing Gray Fox. Because Gray Fox is a really great
When
character.
death is entreated, the battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself!
Oh wait, that's not until Metal Gear Rising. Damn. I guess we have to fight him normally. So here's phase 2 of the Metal Gear Rex fight. I still like to just hide in the corner for the most part. Again, Metal Gear Rex I don't think is really that tough. It never gets to that point. Now you have to keep aiming for the cockpit when it's open. Because you're actually hitting liquid this time. Whoa, that was not where I wanted to aim. Oops. But yeah, Metal Gear Rex really isn't that tough. I think this part actually goes by faster because you're not hitting, you know, you're not hitting a part on Metal Gear Rex, you're hitting liquid. Yeah, I mean, I think it goes without saying at this point, but Metal Gear Rex isn't one of my favorite Metal Gear fights. You know, I mean, you look at fights like Peace Walker, the Shagohod, even Ray, I think is a much better fight than Rex. Is that gonna hit me? Wow, that was pretty special there. This should do it. Yep, that's Metal Gear Rex.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
Metal Gear Rex, you're drunk. Go home. Man, what does it take to kill this guy?
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, the good old
We're
days.
losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong!
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in.
And this is a plot
they
hole.
created us from his
Like now,
cells.
because of the Fan of Pain, this
With
is a
the
plot hole.
combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on
Well, let me
his
tell you what,
genetic
the Genome
legacy.
Soldiers are doing a great
But
job of
unlike
holding
us,
Big Boss's
they
legacy.
carry it digitally.